Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 6 of the Holy Ghost solo series in Germany. So this video comes at you from Nuremberg, and as I like to do on my travels, I wanted to talk a bit about homesickness and loneliness. So definitely like this video if you enjoy it, and we will dive straight into the vlog.
I genuinely thought I was awake this morning, but I'm clearly not. I literally just broke this thing. Well, it wasn't my fault, okay? It like slipped off here because it's really slippery. They put it on there though, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to tell them. I feel so bad. Who is that on the wall? Is that a Marvel character? I don't know. I am just clearly quite a bit tired still. Quite a bit tired. I still can't form sentences. The window's open. Yeah. Anyway, hey guys, from Nuremberg. I am, in a new destination. I came from Munich yesterday in the afternoon, early evening, and I arrived in Nuremberg, but I just wanted to say, hey, happy Sunday. We had a good sleep. I was getting a bit behind on sleep in Munich, but yeah, if you watched my last video, I'm sure you will agree I had a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and go on a run. I need to wash my hair because I didn't actually wash it yesterday because I knew I'd run and like it would just get kind of frizzy again. So we're gonna do that today, sort out this hair situation. Yeah, I seriously don't know what I'm on about still. I'm still a little bit just not really functioning, but I am feeling great nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still on the floor right now, but we're ready to run. I have my trainers on, obviously. We have the lovely pulled up socks. I race in Berlin in like 6 days or something, which is crazy. But yeah, let's go on this run.
So this was a run to just explore Nuremberg, and it was actually a 12k run, so a long run, and that is what I normally try and do on my Sundays. Sunday, a long run day.
Oh my god, do we see this sweat? Do we see the color difference? I did not realize I was that red and it was that hot. Like, it was hot, but I did not realize we looked like a tomato. Oh. But the run was sweaty. Now I'm going to the gym. So yeah, we're walking this way. Whoa, I tripped over the carpet.
So if I'm not pushed for time after my runs, then I'll do 15 minutes of strength work before I just like stretch out. And it was nice to do it in an actual gym today instead of in my room as I have been doing. But yeah, I then had a shower and got myself ready for my day, and then just made myself my post-workout bowl of oats, which has been a staple for me here in Germany, and I honestly love it so much.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god, why do I spill everything? I've just been at my desk. I have been doing emails, behind the scenes, some editing. Basically, I'm using today to catch up a bit because yeah, falling a little bit behind. Well, not behind, I just need to get some stuff done. I have a full to-do list for today. I also need to set a reminder on my phone because guess what's happened? We've reached Sunday, and you know what that means? The shops are closed. Again, I forgot that it's Sunday and that Germany closes shops on this day of the week. But I have found a Lidl in the train station, which I saw yesterday, and apparently it's open. Like, I should have got it yesterday. I'm such an idiot, but I just forgot it was Sunday today. Like, literally, can someone please remind me, or I just need to remind myself? But anyway, I also just tried to find the cleaners because I called up the apartment block to tell them about the soap dish, and they were like, try and find the cleaners. They didn't sound annoyed, which is good, but I can't find the cleaners. So yeah, I'm gonna send them an email or something, a photo, and be like, look, I'm really sorry, it was an accident. But I have thought to myself, you know, I was supposed to check in. Well, I could have checked in at 4 p.m, but my room wasn't ready until like 8 p.m. So, you know, they did one thing, you know, I've done another thing. Like, I think we're even. My family say I'm kind of clumsy. I don't really agree with that. But as I said, like, it was kind of not really my fault. I don't know how it fell off the side of the sink. But yeah, that's just my update. What am I doing? It's literally coming up to 4 p.m. I haven't actually showed you the room yet. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll give you a quick little tour. The first thing to say is that we have very funky wallpaper, and it's with Eco City Apartments or something. And yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm not showing you the room. Anyway, focus camera, thank you. It's actually very big. So you come in the door here, and then I'll just give you a nice pan of the room. And yeah, you have a kitchenette type thing here. Again, it's really small, so I struggle to kind of do everything on it because most of the work surface is taken up with this coffee machine, which I obviously don't use. I actually thought when I arrived that because the beds weren't made and everything, and I saw this iPad, I thought someone was still in this room, and it kind of freaked me out. But this like comes with the room, as in you don't get to keep it. Sorry, what is it doing? You can control some stuff from the iPad. And then the final thing to show you guys is the ensuite, which is next to the door here. So if I forget to close the curtains and the door here, I am basically on show on the toilet. But anyway, I'll just turn the light on so you guys can see. It's a good shower, like it doesn't leak, which is nice. Toilet, and yeah, it is very nice. And I get access to the gym, as I said. There's also a co-working space in this apartment block, which I'm not gonna have time to use. And yeah, I think I paid around £70, which I feel is more than I thought I paid for this. But yeah, that's kind of what you can get in Germany for that price. It's peak season. I paid for 2 nights. The interesting thing about hostel private rooms is that they're so expensive. They're like over £100 or €100. And so you can get one of these for so much cheaper than a private room in a hostel, which I just find really weird, and I don't know why they do that. But yeah, anyway, that's my little room tour. Oh, this is my view, by the way. I just look onto the road. It's not like that interesting. So summary of my trip so far: Cologne, Frankfurt, day trip to Heidelberg whilst I was there, then Munich, and now I'm in Nuremberg. So that is where I've been so far. As you guys know, or if you're new and you don't know, I went to Australia before the pandemic for 3 months, and that was like my first solo travel trip. That is when Holly Goes Solo was born, and I like fell in love with traveling. But obviously COVID, yeah, after the pandemic I went to Thailand most recently with Matthew, my brother, so that was like Holly Goes duo. And then I went to Edinburgh for a few days, literally just because I wanted to explore somewhere kind of closer to home. And yeah, that was a solo travel trip. So I haven't traveled a lot, like as in backpacking I'm talking about. But as we know, when I was in Australia, I was very homesick for like the first month of my trip. And I have experienced homesickness before, like going to uni and stuff. I've just been very homesick in my whole entire life, okay? And then when I went to Thailand, I was with Matthew, obviously, and that was completely different because I wasn't homesick at all. And I couldn't obviously pinpoint the reason exactly because lots of things were different in comparison to Australia. Like, I was a bit older and I had Matthew with me. I'm not really going to talk about Edinburgh because it was a really short trip and I didn't feel homesick at all. This travel adventure in Germany is 3 weeks, so it is going to be longer. And basically, to answer the question, do I feel homesick? The simple answer is no. However, I would say I did experience a small bit of homesickness in my first few days when I was in Cologne. I wasn't like really upset and I wasn't crying at all, but there was just something in me that was like, oh, okay, you know, we're away again. I'm not that far from home, but I am away from home. And so I feel like the reason why I wasn't homesick at all in Thailand was because I had someone with me from home. And I said that at the time, like I'd taken a piece of home with me, basically Matthew, and he was with me, and that's why I didn't feel homesick. So yeah, I mean, I'm not fully homesick now, and I'm not ever saying that I don't miss home when I'm not homesick, but like I have felt a bit of homesickness, and that obviously is just because I am on my own. But you know, it is so much better than it was. In Australia, it held me back a lot. I didn't talk to people, I didn't engage in the things I was doing. I was very much like just thinking about home and wanting to go home at the start, not really knowing if I was going to stick it out for the 3 months. Like, it was a big trip for someone who hadn't traveled alone before. But I did just more so kind of wanted to talk about something that I haven't really ever experienced before, but I've had a little dose of it, we could say, on this trip. And it's a question that I often get asked as well. Do I feel lonely? Let's talk about that, because that's somewhat related to homesickness, but it is different. I genuinely feel like for the first time probably ever in my life, I felt a bit lonely whilst I've been here. It hasn't been me like, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely, I'm so sad, I don't want to do anything, I just want to go home, blah blah blah. No, like, it hasn't been at all like that. I just feel like maybe in my first week here, I didn't really meet anyone, and I was very much just in hostels doing things on my own. And don't get me wrong, I love doing things on my own. I'm very happy to like go on a day trip on my own, go and get food by myself, eat in a restaurant on my own. I am so happy to do that, and I love doing that. But I feel like it was just because I didn't really meet anyone at all, or I didn't talk or click with anyone in hostels, and it's not as if I did anything with anyone. Whereas in Australia, for example, I was always on tours and always with people, so I was never going to really feel lonely. I mean, you can still feel lonely when you're with people, that's the kind of weird thing, but I just didn't feel lonely. And then in Thailand I was always with Matthew, so again, I didn't feel lonely, and Edinburgh was just such a short trip, you know, and I did meet people. For someone who is introverted, it's quite surprising for me to have experienced this, I think, anyway. But at one point I just felt like I needed social interaction. Humans as a species, we like to interact with people and communicate and talk to each other. And when you go quite a long time without having like a conversation with someone in person, you can start to feel a bit like detached, and you want something more from the people around you. And that's why, you know, the pandemic hit us all so hard. I definitely feel that my appreciation for home has grown so much more on this trip, and that's not for me to say that I didn't appreciate home before, not at all. But on this trip I've been calling mum and home a lot more than I usually would. Like, everyone at home will be very familiar with this. When I'm away, I don't call that much. They're fine with it, and they know by this point that, you know, Holly's away traveling. She's fully activated travel mode adventure, you know. But on this trip I feel like I've been calling mum most days, or someone at home most days. Yesterday, for example, I called mum twice, and I had so much to tell her, and she was probably like, wow, Holly, like, why are you calling me so much? But yeah, my appreciation for home has just grown on this trip. And then bringing it back to like the loneliness thing, those feelings and everything kind of flipped on its head when I hit Munich, because if you watch my last video, you'll know that I met a lot of people in Munich. I met some of you guys at the end of the trip. I met Laura quite close to the start. I met Charlie and Daniel, who were in my hostel room, and I'm hopefully seeing them again in Berlin. But like, I just met so many people. So yeah, I feel like that's just been my experience, and obviously that is why if you go solo traveling, you do have to make an effort to talk to people, to try and meet people, stay in hostels, stay in dorm rooms, book yourself onto tours, which is something I haven't really done here in Germany. I'm doing everything pretty much on my own, so that may be another reason why at the start, you know, I didn't meet a lot of people. Just say hi to people. Like, there is nothing wrong with going up to a stranger if they look friendly, obviously, and just saying hi, and that's the best thing you can do in hostels. I am an introvert, so I relate. I recharge on my own. I need my own space sometimes, but you know, if you are not with anyone and you're on your own constantly, you will start to want like some sort of social interaction, trust me. So thank you, Germany, for taking me through a new set of emotions. I hope that kind of made sense ish. I don't think people will have heard me, but like, I've been singing a lot today. I just can't stop singing. I'm in a very singy mood. Did I say this in my last video? I feel like I did, but my wrist is still kind of dodgy. Like, when I go like this, it hurts. This, not so much. But yeah, I'm starting to get hungry now, so I'm gonna go out, try and find this little, get some food. We're gonna make food, and then I'm gonna do some exploring of Nuremberg. But I did do quite a bit of exploring on my run this morning. It was like 12 kilometers, so we saw quite a bit. We're kind of lacking in the food department, I feel. I have an avocado. I still have this tofu, which I got. Raucher tofu is smoked tofu, I think. It's actually so nice. I got it from Riva, sorry. This is a Penny. I went there yesterday because it's literally like a 2-minute walk from where I'm staying. Penny, I haven't been in one of those yet. It's just a weird name for like a supermarket thing in Germany, I feel. But having been here in Germany now for a bit of time, I have been told Penny in this one other shop, which I can't remember the name of right now, but I have been in it. They're the cheapest, and then you've got Aldi and Lidl, and then you have like a Riva, which is not as cheap as the others, but it's really good for vegans, and I've definitely found that. It's quite busy. I'm in the central station now, and I do remember reading, having done my research, like on Sundays I think the shops are closed, but like not in the train stations, hence why I hope this Lidl is open. Oh my god, like, you guys, that was crazy. Like, as much as that was not fun, like, that took a long time. I'm kind of glad I got to experience that though, the Sunday shop rush, just because, you know, as much as I am a tourist here, I do kind of want to experience German stuff, like what the locals experience, you know. But let's do a grocery haul. Let's see how many items I can actually say in German. I love practicing my foods in German. The security guy though, like manning the line to get in, literally ended up like shouting at me in German. I was just filming the queue for the vlog, and he was basically saying like, delete the video. I said in English like, I don't speak German. But I mean, I should have said something like, können Sie auf Englisch sprechen? Bitter? I don't know where to put the bitter in that sentence. Bitter at the start maybe? Bitter können Sie auf Englisch sprechen? I don't know. Anyway, this first thing is very random, but it was like 55 cents and I haven't tried it. It's like some Schoko drink with Mandelreis, so almond and rice drink. It's not like a yogurt, but like it's a drink type thing. A cucumber, which is a Gurke. Sonnenmais, is that what we call it? It must be Sonnenmais. This was a random buy at the end. Okay, I saw these bars by the till and the till was taking ages. So it's like a vanilla beere, so vanilla and berry craft Pritz. It's like a raw fruit and nut bar. Sweet potato, Süßkartoffeln, and finally we got some bread. Oh no, we didn't. We got a tomaten. This dropped on the floor when I was waiting in the queue, but I was not gonna get another one because it would have taken so much longer. The final thing I got is this chia and vital Weizenbrot. I don't know what Weizen means. Weizenbrot. It's bread basically, and it's new. It says vegan on it, and I was like, that looks nice. This is what the bread looks like. The texture is just pretty good. There's not a toaster in here, I don't think. But I'm gonna make avocado on bread. The bread in Germany is so good. In the UK, we add literally so much stuff to bread, and that's why it's not great bread at all. Like, no wonder so many people are like intolerant to gluten, or they don't feel great eating bread, because it's so highly processed in the UK, and they add just like so much stuff to it that's unnecessary. Whereas bread in Germany is just like so good. It didn't really go to plan. The avocado just wasn't ripe, so I couldn't mash it, but it's not that bad. This is my lunch. Bon appetit. But yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's weird. Well, that tastes like, oh. What? Please don't spill it, Ollie. Okay. I don't know what it is. Like, what would you call that? That's pretty interesting. Like, I've never tasted anything like that. It has coffee in it? Oh, with natural coffee. This is coffee? I'm drinking coffee? Oh my god, does that mean I'm not gonna sleep today because I don't normally have caffeine? Oh. I genuinely don't know what I'm drinking by this point. How did I not realise that? Cheers to whatever this is.
Yeah, I really don't know what I picked up in that little, but anyway, as I said, I wanted to do some evening exploring in Nuremberg, and I specifically wanted to get to this street called Weissgerbergasse Street or something, which is such a cool place, and yeah, I just wandered around a bit and it was a really good vibe. Okay, so Monday, start of the week, we had an early start because I had to check out that day, and I also wanted to get my morning run in. So we woke up pretty early, and spoiler alert, I didn't really sleep. I will talk to you guys a bit about that later in this video.
It's 8:34. I have my oats. It's not as pretty as yesterday, and it's just like overnight oats. The banana is also kind of brown, but anyway, I then need to pack away all my electronics and stuff. Everything's kind of like charging, just last minute. What else is going on? I've packed my bag. It's ready on the bed, so I can just like pick it up more easily. And yeah, I need to pack all of that stuff in my day bag. Obviously, that's where I keep all my electronics, put my watch on. This has just like random stuff in it. When I'm traveling, I always acquire at least one extra bag. So this has like food in for the train, and then like my washing is actually in the bottom of that with loads of other stuff. This is my t-shirt I'm gonna put on today apparently. I think it's inside out and it looks like all creased. But oh my god, you guys. Let me tell you, I have not had a sleep like that in such a long time, and it's not even been like the worst sleep here in Germany. It's been the worst sleep I've had for a long time. I just literally couldn't sleep. I need to look on my watch to see what the sleep data says, but I genuinely thought I was awake the whole night. I kept going to the toilet. The aircon thing, this fan, like kept coming on and off like every half an hour. So 1 minute I was too hot, then I was under the covers because I was like a nice temperature because it was on, and then it went off. Like, I just don't understand what it was doing. And also that drink with the natural caffeine, I genuinely blame that. I just could not sleep at all. I'm telling you, like, if I drink caffeine after 12 p.m, that's why I cap it at 12 p.m. I just won't sleep, and I didn't sleep at all. I just couldn't wait for it to be like 6:30 when my alarm went off, and I literally got out of bed straight away, went on my run, and I was like, yeah, I literally feel like I haven't slept. But I'm quite good at doing this, you know, like getting up after having not much sleep and functioning, apparently. To be honest with you, that's probably why I end up with a few more screws loose than usual. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, get to the train station. If I make this train, I'm gonna be so happy because we're going to Dresden. The run though was good. The run though was good. I felt on it. I feel like the caffeine still hadn't worn off. Like I was sprinting up those stairs, and the hills at some points were really intense and it was quite hot. But yeah, it's another hot day in Germany. I literally had a 2-minute cold shower. It was very refreshing. This is very strange. I used to time myself in the shower when I was at uni, and I used to try and do it in less than 5 minutes. And now I can just do it in 2 minutes if I want to be fast. I mean, I can take longer, but you don't need more than 2 minutes in a shower. You can just wash your whole body, get in, get out. It's done. Boom, shakalaka. Let's go.
So I didn't officially end this video because I didn't know where I was going to end it, but it makes sense to pause here, and I will speak to you in Dresden, which is my next destination if you are following the vlogs. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the chat about loneliness and homesickness, just to keep it very real, because you know, these are real and raw emotions that I'm experiencing while solo traveling. And yeah, definitely like it if you enjoyed it, comment down below, subscribe if you are new, and hit the bell so you know when I upload. And as always, I will speak to you very soon in another video. Bye guys.
Good morning. Oh my god, the battery's gonna die. I was literally just about to start the video and the battery's gonna die. Oh, fine camera, fine. I was actually swimming in a river yesterday, and I mean, considering it looks like this, I don't think it's that bad, but maybe it is bad because I literally just woke up. Dresden, right? Why is this lighting so rubbish? Oh my god, this background is like I'm in a cinema or something. Anyway, I've just been like, oh my god, right. I've just been like, I literally can't speak. I have a t-shirt hanging there, which I'm very worried is not gonna dry. Tried to hand wash it, but anyway. Okay, where can you see that I have hair? Oh, this is interesting. Didn't realize I should see that. Let's get a cushion for the bum cheek. Trim. I cannot cross a road. Yeah, let's cross a road. It's just gone red. It's fine. We're not gonna die. Where's the Lidl? Oh my god. Oh, whoa. That was my little grocery haul for you guys. I got a spoon because I don't know, like, is it a drink? Well, it says drink, so it's clearly a drink, Holly. Shaking it up a bit. Shook it up, shaking it up. Can't even speak English. Needs to be on it. Like a car bonnet. Yes! Mum is actually gonna hate me for wearing this top. Like, look how creased it is. Oh my god. It's fine, no one's gonna see me today, okay? I'm just traveling on trains. Other than the people on the trains. But it's fine.